I'm fucking ready.
I'm fucking ready. Let's go live right now.
All right, Earl just bleeped himself. I'm ready.
Manual bleep.
Like ain't nobody heard that shit.
So, let me get rid of this gum. First of all, they gonna need to give us some congratulations because we starting the podcast 60 seconds before we usually start.
Hey.
So
We're getting early and early. About 2016, we're gonna start at 7.
We ain't never but 7. We ain't never start at 7.
We started at 7-1.
Anybody that come here at 7 thinking the show gonna start, you're insane because you keep coming here over and over again expecting different results. We not starting at 7.
Give me a second, guys. Give me a second.
Give you a second. God damn it, Ricky. Let me just look through the comments real quick. We got the homie Mark 123 over there roasting me real heavy. He got like 15 comments on me. I can't even address them. Let them roll. But shout out to everybody that's here today. Don't forget to tweet the stream out. I gotta try to mention that a little bit more. Try to see if we can get some more people in here. It's a full open house. Y'all pretty much can say whatever y'all want as long as y'all ain't being like overly ignorant. But anyway, GMG.
Yo, it's GMG episode 58. You put 57.
It's 58?
Yeah. I think 4 episodes in a row you said 57. You got me fucked up. I'm sorry.
Bruh, let me hold on. Let me go ahead and check. Let me check your math.
You're like, what episode is this? I'm like 57. I mean 59. 57. I'm like,
let me check your math though. Let me check your math again. Nah, bruh.
Last week was 56.
No, yeah.
I said 56 last week. He goes down 57.
Bruh, do you have footage? You have audio? You have video? You ain't got shit.
Where's that sway?
Right.
I can't. That number's in my mind. All right.
Well, we just rocking with the core 4 guys right now. So let's go ahead and get the intros out the way for anybody that might be new to the podcast and to the channel. Abel, say what's up.
GMG family, what's going on? Team Green, what's going on? Let's do it.
Coming up next, we got Capture Smile. Never mind. I ain't going. we got.
I was about to say, who's that? Wow.
We got Ricky in the building.
What's going on, everybody? Glad to be here again. Let's get it.
Oh, let me get my my bad, Abel. I ain't mean to leave you out. Don't nobody say nothing about this. It's a space heater. It's cold as fuck in this room. The next person say something.
That shit is pink.
Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Yo, that look like the old school cotton candy shit where you used to spin the thing around it.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I got it from Costco. It's called the Presto Heat Dish. You know what I'm saying?
The pink dish.
Everybody knows that Costco keeps the cost low.
What?
That gotta be a commercial, bro.
No, it's Super Hot Fire.
Oh, Super Hot Fire. He been killing it.
It was Timothy De La Ghetto that said it, but that shit is just funny.
And we ain't forget, we got UTX the Prophecy. Say what's up.
True. Realest nigga on earth. EARF. You did. Hey,
Okay.
I be having niggas sending me messages like, you're the realest on earth. Earth.
We ain't got a whole lot of news. So before we even get to anything gaming related, I don't want to spend too much time on this because you know how we can get. You know
how we do.
Yeah, I don't want to spend. You know, we can spend a couple minutes on this, but that Super Bowl though.
Oh my.
Oh, bruh.
People keep saying that was fixed. That was not fixed, man. That was the dumb fucking move.
These players make entirely too much money to take bribes and shit. That's out the window. This is not college. But that play call though, worse shit. Why would you do that?
I can't.
You got one of the best running back.
You got the hardest runner in the league.
Pause.
Right.
No, that's not a pause.
The best running back. Why the hardest running back?
Because
No,
he
really
gets
is. No, he
tackled
really
and he
is.
falls for 1 to 2 yards.
He would have got that, man. That was one fucking yard.
They would have had 3 tries to get it. They could have got a half a yard on second down, and half a yard on third down.
Right.
These dudes came out in shotgun. That was the first thing. I'm like, what are they doing? They could have even came out and single back and third. These motherfuckers came out in shotgun. They just disregarded my whole man. But we got dudes acting like they knew that was gonna happen. Like we got Patriots fans like, yeah, man. I mean, I knew we was gonna win. I wasn't worried. Look, get the fuck out of here. Everybody was about ready to
Nigga,
give
even
up.
Brady looked like he was like, "Yep, I'm done."
Brady, I know he was sick after that catch though. He like this bullshit again. When that thing bounced off dude's head and he fell on the
The Giants, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's like the 3 Super Bowls. If he'd have lost his last one, that'd have been 3 ridiculous catches that he ended up losing the game.
But I couldn't believe it. And then Lynch came out and said, when they asked him how does he feel about that play, he was like, "Oh well, I mean it's a team effort." I'm like, man, Lynch, you know damn right that me personally, I don't think the coach wanted him to be MVP if he would have scored, man.
I agree.
Because remember, he does not like to be on media, social media interviews, any of that, which is not a problem. Like, why are you forcing dude to even be a part of that shit? He would have been humble, won that shit, won MVP, and went on with himself. But no, you want the QB to switch the play up and not let this dude. Yo, this dude was running it almost the whole game, and you don't let him run it for the last play of the game. You had how many timeouts? You had 2 timeouts or 1? 2 timeouts on the second down, yo. You could have simply just had to run it in. Even Wilson should have just ran it in. I would have disregarded that whole play.
People don't know he could have also checked it to Lynch. That play there. A lot of experienced quarterbacks could see the defense and they'll just hand it off to Lynch. So there's like an option to hand it off. My thing was the very first drive of the game. The Seahawks ran it 3 times in a row, and I said, "Why the fuck would you do that?" So you run it 3 times in a row at the beginning of the game on the first drive when you in your own 20, and then you pass it on 2nd and 1 inch, 1 yard away from a Super Bowl victory. I just don't know what part of the game that is.
Right,
Coach didn't want to score.
I blame Russell Wilson.
You have to. You have to.
I blame him more because say this nigga was just drunk and he called, say Russell, pass it. Okay, coach. He would have got the okay, nigga. And as soon as we would have huddled up and said, "I ain't fucking listening to this nigga, bro. We about to run."
Right.
That nigga Russell right now is too nice. Like after this I think this gonna develop him better because he gonna learn that man, coaches be tripping, bro. I'm gonna start being the man. I think he too nice. Nigga, coach could have told him to punt the ball, and I think his ass would have punted it. So like, he needs this. He needed this, bro.
And make no mistake, I'm not a Seahawks or Patriots fan. I hate them both. I respect everybody for what they can do. I'm not that kind of guy. Like I big up anybody that does well. I don't like either of the teams. You know what I'm saying? I can care less. I don't want to see anybody take an L like that. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody in sports. I don't give a fuck how bad I don't like them. You should not have to lose a game like that. They took this L.
I would have rather a fumble than this shit. A fumble would have been like, damn, but you know what? This was an idiot move. A fumble can actually happen. For this to happen, I already knew it was the coach's word to the QB, and I was like, if only Peyton Manning was there. Payne be doing his own.
No. That's my favorite
somebody
player,
told me that
he'd have threw an interception. They wouldn't even been close to winning. No, let's not plug.
Nah, someone told me because Payne Man. Well, for me, I like Payne Man, but I'm saying a lot of people said the same thing, like what you're saying right now. Not even because if the coach is telling Payne to do this.
Hold on, Ricky. Not to cut you off. Time the fuck out. Hold on, yo. The great Patriot, my brother. He just said that wasn't the play it came down to. There is 60 minutes in the game. What? There was 28 seconds left in the game.
Actually, wasn't it 44?
Whatever. No, it wasn't that many. Okay, maybe 30. Maybe
around the 30s. Around 30s.
Okay, so let's say 30 seconds. That's what he came down to. Was 3 times they had 3 opportunities to score. What is he talking about? How is that not? You know what? You can see being.
Yeah, bro. I like that logic right there.
There's 60 minutes in the game.
That ain't got shit to do with the fact that it was that play that won them.
No one's saying that it's fixed. No one said that the game was fixed. We're just saying that was an idiot move from Seahawks. Plus, I have Patriots fans who admit that.
I say this when the Seahawks came back and beat Green Bay. I say that yes, we could have scored more. We could have gotten there, and we could have been up a lot more. But when it comes down to it, it was because this nigga fumbled on an onside kick. And
bottom line. So that was your last chance. So if that's that was the last possession for the Seahawks. It absolutely came down to that play. Now, if they did that in the first half and then they continued to play and couldn't recover, that's one thing. You can't recover from a last possession. What do you did?
All I know.
I'm gonna keep it funky though. The interception was a lot better of a play than the actual call. That was the play that was called actually being a bad call. The interception was just
right, because it's not like any player or anybody that plays football.
Oh yeah, your name is Patriot. My bad.
You know you're gonna run it regardless. They wasn't really stopping Marshawn the whole game anyway. So it's 4th and 1 or a second, and you at least gonna run it once. You go up there and maybe try to pass it. You don't come out like that. Nigga didn't ask Madden, because Madden, if you would have asked Madden and all Madden, that nigga would have told you to run instantly.
He would have told you to run up the middle or to the right.
Right. He could have quarterback sneaked that hole. It don't even really matter.
They had 3 tries.
That was a Madden play I would have done. I would have thrown the ball and caused an interception, and Abel would have intercepted on me and won the game. Because I've done that shit to Abel before.
Well, Kenny Gamer said Lynch only scored.
Dropped when he completed that catch.
Yo, you see Sherman's face?
That was great.
Bro, that face.
Yeah, you will never.
This game couldn't have been fixed with emotions and face expressions like that, bro. Everybody was in total shock. That just doesn't make any sense. That was the most dumbest play I've ever seen in NFL history.
I mean, it was so even if they ran it with Lynch and he didn't get it, that's one thing. But the fact that they passed it out of shotgun, who comes out in shotgun?
In the middle with everyone up.
Bruh, I was expecting play action, something.
Play action,
and entertainment.
Shotgun though.
Shotgun, and you had Lynch to the left. Once I seen that lineup, I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, we giving credit to the corner though. I'm not saying the corner.
Yeah.
That play, he just seen the bubble screen. For like that play was marvelous. Everybody saying we didn't say that. See, he's taking it like we said the Patriots ain't deserve it. I'm just saying the play call itself. That was just some dumb shit.
That's one of those situations where the Seahawks lost that game more than the Patriots won that game. Because that play calling was dumb. Nobody in their right mind would have made that. And this is not the first time that he's done this. He's done this again. He's done this before. He did it with Reggie Bush. It's almost the same exact shit. He's just known for doing this.
I mean,
I'm gonna keep it funky though. Go ahead, Ricky. My bad.
No, yeah.
I was gonna say it because I'm a Steelers fan, and people most certainly do fumble on this 1 yard line. I'll never forget Jerome Bettis planted Colts. That motherfucking fumble, and dude almost took it to the house, but Big Ben tackled him and saved the game. So the fumbles happen.
But the thing is, it's not that it wouldn't happen. Like, it's a possibility that Marshawn would have fumbled it. It's a possibility that he would have got knocked the fuck out. You gotta at least give him that fucking possibility.
Give him the option. He deserves it, yo. Come on, man.
Yeah. He worked his butt off.
People like, well, what if? We hear the what if. We saying football says you should run it. Even it don't matter if he wasn't scoring touchdowns from the one all season. At least let him run one motherfucking time.
He was on fire. He was on
the
fire
first play. You passed on the third down.
A bunch of shit went wrong.
My nigga.
What we saying?
Boss. This nigga said Chase's heater looked like a Destiny exotic weapon. Like, what?
Wow, bro.
And the commercials was trash, though. That shit was depressing. You don't want to see that. God damn.
I was sad like a day later after that. I'll never get to run outside. I'll never get to drive a car. I'll never get to be on a boat because I'm dead. What, nigga?
Bruh.
Oh, bro.
Yo, if you guys see my Twitter timeline about commenting about these commercials, I'm like, you guys know I'm all for the positivity, and I'm smiling at half these commercials. I'm like, all right, something's gonna happen. I'm dead. I'm like, bruh, is somebody pranking us? Like, what's going on? Like, kids dying, people dancing for McDonald's meals. I was like, what's going on here?
The McMills, though. That shit was depressing, though.
Yo, but mad shit went wrong with that last play, because have you noticed, not only did they get the interception, but dude got popped. Like, you didn't see when dude intercepted the ball, and in the slow motion, the dude got popped and flown.
Oh, no, he got popped before he intercepted the ball.
That's
his arm. Be able to catch it. Yeah, that's why he couldn't catch it.
Yo,
He was on
and the way it looked, everything just went wrong from there. I was like, oh,
and
shit.
Brady was shit. He had them 2 inners, but like he looked so calm at all times, man. He's great. I hate dude though, man, because he just can't even rattle dude.
I give it to his defense.
What?
His defense this game didn't
All right,
do that bad.
let's go ahead and get on to the.
I don't give a fuck about either one of those teams. So anyway, like.
Yeah, I had my Giants gear that day. I didn't give a fuck.
That was unbelievable. Whatever. Let's talk about. I didn't play it. I have no interest in playing it. Battlefield Hardline beta. I played the first one. Was not impressed. Do y'all want to give your opinions on the new beta?
Did anybody else play it other than me?
I played it. I played the hell out of it. First beta, Battlefield Hardline beta back in like the summer of August, I believe. That was abysmal, terrible. This time around, the game took form of a identity. It has an identity now. It's a Battlefield game that's not to be played seriously. It's more on the fun aspect, and I like that about this Battlefield. You get killed a lot. The killing's extremely quick. But I will say it's fun. It's fun. The fun is there. I can't deny that. So I'm happy. Again, some people may not like that. Battlefield has taken this tone of cops and robbers and Battlefield's this, but it's fun to play. So I can't knock it for that. It's fun for me. I enjoy the heck out of it. So kudos to the team for finding the identity for that game, because back in August, I didn't know what that game wanted to be. I couldn't define it. But now it has its lane. It knows what it is, and it's a different type of Battlefield game. So kudos to the development team.
I mean, it's fun. It's like Abel. It's definitely a lot better than last time. Last time, there's a reason why they pushed this whole back.
Right.
That shit was buns the first time around. It was buns. Now it's more. It just feels like it plays better. Like just really plays really well. I have issues with it. I mean, obviously it's a beta, but like for instance, I was tweeting out earlier, the shotgun class and the sniper class. I can't actually, when I pull out the shotgun, I can't actually shoot the shotgun. Like I can't actually use that class at all. And when I go to the sniper class, I can't actually use that class either. And my boy has the same exact issue. We both can't snipe or shotgun in this game. We can't do shit with it. So as soon as you pick the class, you might as well just kill yourself and switch to another class.
Wait, I have a quick question about that, Prof. Wait, so you're saying when you're playing, you had difficulty using the shotty?
No, I'm saying that I can't press right trigger. It does nothing when I press right trigger. Bullets don't come out. Whoa. Like nothing actually happens when
PC
I use
or console? I'm just curious.
It's only on console right now.
No, it's actually on PC.
I'm saying that this is only happening on console right now, nigga.
Damn, this is not bad, yo.
Yo, Ricky got hemmed up.
Yes, he did.
Nobody.
So
yo,
it just seems like it's definitely a lot smoother. I just think that there's glitches wrong with the game as of right now. Like I said, I don't think everybody is having the same situation, but it does tend to mess up a lot. Not to mention it took like an extra day for the shit to come out on the PS4 when everybody else had it the day before. That shit was.
I'm sorry, he said Mac was a console seller.
That was a forced bundle.
You know, hey, well, you got the ultimate soundbite, and that's going to be on the internet for a long time, man.
I know. I love you, Monster. Thank you for that.
Thank you. It's funny as hell.
Hey, bro. I always wanted to. I'm not gonna snap.
You like Knack?
Yeah, I never got to play it.
Yeah.
I low key wanted to because I remember when the way it looked kind of nice, but $60, I was waiting for that bitch to drop for free.
Knack, yeah, let's take a minute to laugh at the titles that came out with these consoles, though. The PlayStation 4. Oh my dear Lord, man, that shit. What was it? Knack and Killzone Shadowfall. What else?
I have to laugh at you.
I mean, there's other games, but there's on PS3.
Yeah, a couple other
That
I
nigga,
didn't even.
that nigga said his hardline the console seller.
Console seller, though.
No, but that lineup. Now that I think about that, the lineup that launched with PS4, that it is hilarious. It actually is
trash, man.
I thought it was the shit too. Wow.
It's the last gen game.
Right. I thought it was gonna be great, but yeah, and once we got the games, wasn't that
Booty.
Well, so let's talk a little bit about the stuff we were talking about.
Hold on, let Ricky go.
No, that's cool, bro.
Did you? Oh, yeah. I thought you went.
I don't want to go on this topic. Just go.
Okay. Well, if y'all want to see Ricky's opinion, his link's in the description. Everybody's link's always in the description, but he has a. I think didn't you do a video?
Yeah, it was positive though. It was good.
Oh, okay. But we was talking a little bit before the show started, and I figured we might as well take some time to talk about it. And I mean, we did mention this earlier, a few months ago, but 2015 and just like for like the last year and a half, right after like GTA 5 came out, I've come to the realization that like I don't know if it's just the negative people are louder than the people that aren't. Like people don't like no games, yo. And they just look for shit wrong, so they can say the game is bad. Like they don't even address. They spend more time addressing the negative than they do the positive. Now, don't get me wrong. Games like Thief, you won't take this L. The shit is trash. But there's other games that, while they might not have been great, I still feel like people watch these reviews and stuff, and they come away with so much negativity that they don't even want to try the game after that. So like. I'm trying to think of a game. Like I'm torn. Like I got down light, but I'm seeing like two entirely different reviews over and over, and all the people that are saying the game is trash immediately go into glitches and frame rate and all this other stuff. But like they're not speaking enough about fun factor. Like what do y'all think about people just not liking no games in like the last year and a half? Like.
You should, let me go first on this.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna take a huge L for this one. My problem that I did with Dying Light was I still stand by the fact. I say the story isn't shit. I don't like the story as much. I'm not too into the story. What I did wrong was, and this happens a lot. Sometimes you don't get entirely into a game until maybe even the middle of the game. Like Last of Us, I wasn't really into the game until maybe a few missions in, and then I was like amazed by the story, and I judged the game and said the game ain't worth 60 because of the story. I did say that. I said the game ain't worth 60 because of the story's trash, but I said everything in that game is so amazing. The combat system, the killing, everything is so rewarding in that game. The freedom of what you can do, the parkour, everything in that game is so amazing. And then I seen Metacritic rated at 7.3, and I was like, oh. And then I got further into the story, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't know. There's something about the game that I just want to keep finding out what's gonna happen next and happen next after that, whatever. And I'm just like, yo, you know what? This game ain't bad at all. And then I'm having more fun with co-op campaign, and I'm like, yo, this has been one of the best games I've played on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC that dropped. And it's crazy because I'm seeing people talk shit about the game. But I notice people are talking shit because they're saying they're lagging, they're getting frame rate drops, and the fact that like some weird bullshit like, oh, they can't load their game. I'm like, that's the reason why you think this game is shitty. And then seeing Metacritic reviews, I'm just like, it does not make any sense how this game. I rated this game. I think I told you guys last week. I gave it a good 8 out of 10 based on the fact the story isn't the best story, but everything in that game makes the story worth playing. And it's so rewarding, like I said. The nighttime is the shit. Everything in that game is just fun. Attention to detail with the characters, everything with the zombies, everything that you can do in that game is so beast. So I'm actually pretty shocked that that game was rated that low compared to games like fucking Advanced Warfare, Ghost, and all these other shit-ass games that have been dropping. And I'm still like, wow, so what did they rate this game on? Because, yo, this game is, to me, I don't even think it's like a Dead Island, yo. This shit is like 20 times better than Dead Island. I'm just still. So I kind of take back the whole saying that because the game is really fun, man.
Fam, I seen the nigga. I didn't watch him personally, but this nigga beat the game, dying
Punching
like
it.
punching, like he beat it without any weapons.
Those are the assholes. He did that shit basically to prove a point. I don't know why he did that.
You shouldn't be able to do that shit. Like, even if he did it just to prove a point, like you shouldn't be able to do that. The fact that this man played the whole entire game without using a single weapon, that's kind of saddening.
Actually, he did that, but he didn't do any side. He just he ran through the missions. What happened?
I said, didn't he just play straight through the story?
Yeah, he's saying the story. Remember, out of 100%, the story is only like what 50-something to 60-something% because there's 40 side missions in that game. So he ran through it just kicking and punching, which is actually possible. But did he actually say how many hours he spent doing that? This guy had to have no life because the further you get into that game, Prof, I don't know if you've played it or not.
No, I haven't got it.
See, that's what I'm saying. Don't even go off based off that idiot. Because
I wasn't going off that. I was just
okay. Because the further you go into that, Prof, you don't understand how hard it is to kill a zombie unless you have a beast as weapon. So he must have been kicking the shit out of these zombies for so long, and then on top of that, he probably boosted his skill tree off of that because kicking goes on to your power and surviving skill tree. He probably boosted that up and just kept doing the parkour thing where you jump over the zombies and then was getting through the missions. Because I don't understand how he beat the game by just running around. It had to take him hours to do that, and it's possible, but it had to take him hours. I was like, yo, did he really have to do that? And now that's gonna give a bad taste to so many other people. Like, really?
It's just it just sounds like a challenge. There's a
no, of course, but that's you saying it, Chase. So obviously you're not going based off that. But what about the other thousands of people who are looking at that? Oh man, you could beat the game by just kicking. Oh, that's trash. I'm not buying this game. That's what I'm saying. Like, so for who put it up? Kotaku?
Yeah.
For them to put that on, and then that's basically people gonna rate it off of that too. That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with games being rated either trash or not. They're gonna rate that game trash based on the fact this kid beat the game by just kicking and punching.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm digressing back to what was initially said. Well, what I see with the gaming community as a whole, as everybody having the right to review and stuff like that, you get people that just you get different types of gamers that really. Again, review is all opinion. It's nothing that we could really take as a solid, like, oh, follow this person, follow that person. No, everybody has the right to review. But with that being said, I mean, some people just shouldn't be reviewing. Some people, no, it is what it is. It just is what it is. Some people shouldn't. Some people should have a license to review, because some people, they just review to almost be an asshole, to the point that it's like. Bruh, you're talking about, like, you're talking about, you're talking about the dumbest critical stuff, and you're losing the heart of a review. Like, we're trying to help the gamer along in the sense of, like, should I pick this up? Is this fun for me? Can I be entertained by this title? People talking about how the grass looks. How things reflect off of grass and the textures in the wall. Listen.
No, I never started that.
No. I'm just playing.
I know Chase is joking with that, but people have lost their goddamn mind if you are freaking sitting here reviewing a game talking about bullshit. We want to hear if a game is fun or not, and can we put our money towards it. These assholes, most of these guys, a lot of these guys are talking about just shit that we don't even give a fuck about.
Go ahead,
and it pisses me off. Just like when I watch this stuff and I look at it, because it's insulting to me when I have to go out here and then somebody would say my shit isn't worthy when this dude's talking about stuff that gamers should even be worrying about. Is it fun or not? Give me the black and white. These guys are all in the gray. All in the gray, but you're not on point. So, I mean, it just really pisses me off. But, like, gamers just should not – some gamers just shouldn't review. Point blank, period. It's not your realm.
I think the gaming community is ass in general, though. Like, there's only
you're right,
bro.
It's the online people.
But, like, because you got to think of it like this. Like, to go on what Abel was saying, my biggest thing about a game, regardless to what anything or anybody else says, if I look at a game, it looks fun. If I see a trailer of a game, I say, that looks kind of nice. I might go ahead and grab that. That might get the GameFly treatment.
Right.
A lot of people don't do that. They wait to see what everybody else says, then go out and decide to buy the game. And then after they get the game, their favorite commentator told them it's fun, and then they're all of a sudden saying, well, you told me it was fun, blah, 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 I want my money back. Like, bitch, no, you should have seen, like, people don't really research shit like they should when it comes to buying games. And I hate that more about people nowadays than it is anything because, like, for instance, I think Dragon Ball Xenoverse looks mad fun. I don't give a damn.
Yes, it does.
I don't care what everybody
Everybody else to me can say the game is going to be complete buns. I don't give a fuck. It looks fun as hell. I'm going to grab that.
Complete bun.
Yo, people are saying that, though, real shit. And I'm like, really?
That shit can be terrible. And I'm still grabbing that hoe because it looks fun. And
people said that about Sunset.
Another thing is a lot of these people, they get games that's supposed to be fun when you're playing with multiple people and they're playing those games by themselves and they think it's ass. Well, if you get Dying Light, I mean...
You actually have fun by yourself, though.
If you play Borderlands, you don't get Borderlands to play single player by itself, even though Borderlands was amazing in its own right. You want to play it with people. You got to get these games to play with other people. That's the whole point of getting these games, unless you're getting a game like The Order, Watch Dogs, stuff
Infamous,
like that.
shit like that.
Straight single player games, but if you get a co-op type of game, you should play it with other people. And a lot of these niggas are playing it by themselves, getting bored out their mind, spend 10 minutes on the game, and all of a sudden they hate it and say they wish their money.
To add to that, like, if you ever just get a chance and you look at the quality, let's not make any mistakes. We're not talking about shitty games that came out and they were broken. We're talking about games that maybe are fun, but instead of people talking about that, they're talking about a whole bunch of other stuff. Like, people made videos on grass, GTA grass. Like, that's the type of shit we're doing now. Seriously. And then people are arguing about
it looked better.
Fucking grass on the game. Like, nobody gives a fuck about grass. But if you look at the quality most times on reviews that come out as soon as the game drops versus reviews that some people take their time. They might wait a month or 2 months. They wait until they beat it and then they do the reviews. Those reviews are generally better than the reviews that come out just as the game's releasing, because if people don't understand that a lot of times these reviewers, they want to get those views, they want to get to page 1 on YouTube. So they hurry up and play the game, or they try to get a couple hours in and then review it. They don't really take the time. A perfect example of problem with that is I've been playing games for a while, and y'all probably can agree. Sometimes games take like 4 hours to get good. Like some games get off to a really slow fucking start. Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite games ever. Anybody that's ever played Kingdom Hearts for more than 4 hours will tell you the game is pretty good. But if they play for that first hour, they're going to tell you the game's trash. Like, that first hour, you on a beach, and you getting rafts, and you're like, man, what is this shit? And if you reviewed it from that point, you're going to be like, man, fucking 5 out of 10, this shit sucks. But if you play and you get the time in, you realize that that was just the beginning of the game to get you set into the story. So a lot of people reviewing the games, number one, we got a problem with people reviewing games in the honeymoon stage where they're saying the game is better than it is. And then the second one, you got people just looking for shit that ain't really a problem and they're reviewing before the game even actually begins. Like, some games, like Assassin's Creed 3, was ass, but it took like 2-3 hours for you to switch to the real character. Metal Gear Solid 2, you started out with Snake, then you end up switching. Dudes don't put the time in before they start doing reviews. How you reviewing a game? Not calling it first impression, but you calling it a review that you got 3 hours on. You don't do that shit, man. You say first impression. And like Prophecy said, for me, the game looks fun. Fuck all the other stuff. I mean, I care about graphics a little bit. I'm not going to lie to you. As long as it don't look like complete shit. But I play games on PS2 now, so I can play games with bad graphics. I say, is it fun? I'm getting it. Sunset Overdrive look fun? I bought the shit. People are like, I don't know why you getting that. It looked fun. Now the game was average. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. But I don't regret that purchase. I had fun, and it looked fun. I don't look for all these other little bullshit things like frame rate and all that. As long as the frame rate works and the game is not running like shit, I'm cool. But there ain't enough of that, yo.
I mean, like I'm gonna go back a little bit. I'm gonna backtrack. I do care about grass and like snow and shit like that. Because
You almost got me, yo.
because if I'm looking at if I'm sitting up here playing a game and I'm enjoying it and it looks beautiful and I look over and it looks like some fucked up shit to the right, I'm probably gonna notice that a lot more versus a game that's all around decent looking. So like if you get a next gen looking game and then all of a sudden you look to the left and you see some grass that look like Minecraft grass, you're gonna notice that shit more than you're gonna notice anything else. Like I ain't gonna lie, I was mad in Watch Dogs, bro. And this is how stingy I am. Playing Watch Dogs, coming in the water, and when you get in the water, your outfit looks wet. But when you come out, you dry as fuck immediately. And I'm like, bro, I just came from swimming at the water. I should have like dripping down, all type of shit. Something should be happening on a next gen type of game. But that game was buns anyway, so we all know how that turned out regardless.
That ass. I think also, just to mention, because consoles got their share of fucking people, like with that grass argument. That shit is crazy. But you know what else? I have to. The PC people got to take an L too, because I've seen reviews with people saying, blah, 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 review, my thoughts. Well, mostly like a review on the game, and if the game is worth the money, it will complain and say, do not buy this game. It does not support SLI. It had a problem reading my card. It had a problem running this. It was glitchy and laggy. And I'm thinking, these dudes they didn't even mention not one part of the story. They don't even know the character's fucking name. And I'm like, this dude, like I can't point out these two people that I've seen their videos, and it's fucked up because I like one of those YouTubers. I like their videos, but they do this a lot, and they'll be like, this game is complete bullshit, blah 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 blah. Don't buy it, don't spend your money, because they mentioned in Dying Light that it took a day, I think, for them to support SLI, and then from that made the final verdict of saying, oh, don't buy this game, it ain't worth the $60. And I was like, dude, did you even get like past any missions yet? Because he literally just based it off the fact that the game didn't support SLI. So when you trash talk like that and you have a good amount of fans, like a decent fan base, you just basically ruined it for almost had like 60% maybe of your fans, 50% of who may want to buy the game, even if they are on consoles. Just based on the fact that you complain about on a PC version, like that's what I'm saying. So like I said, I fuck with Angry Joe's videos and I fuck with MWN, because both of those guys so far, you know, they go in depth with the games, and if they have a problem with the game, they have they share that. They don't care. So shout out to those two guys.
All right, next.
Yeah, anybody got any last words on that topic? So, what did we learn here with that one? Try to have fun, man. Take it back to the casual. That's why, you know, the casual people, they have so much fun. They don't pay attention to none of that shit we be doing, man. None of that bullshit. They just get on there, they play, they get off. But we get on there and we real critical, as you should be, if something is truly a pile of shit. Hey yo, come on, man. They said
I love to go back to
what happened
before YouTube, bro. Like before YouTube, we had fun playing damn near every game. There was no game that was really ass. Like we played every single game that we spent our money on, because back then it was like the price of money, and them games was ridiculously high. Now, even if you enjoy a game crazy, it's gonna make you feel some type of way because everybody keep talking shit about the damn game on the side.
I mean, I feel bad for New Zealand people. If you give a review for them, they're really going to take it serious, because Dying Light's $130 in the PSN store for their ass. So I'm like, yo, you know what? They take these reviews serious. Yo, Battlefield Hardline is $150 to pre-order, the regular edition. Yo, New Zealand, I was like, I would never move over there. Not even go there on vacation, buy a cup of tea. That shit costs like $50. I'm good. Shout out to my niggas in New Zealand.
I wanted to Take-Two announced that they're working on a Borderlands 3.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You got any rumors? You can go ahead and do those now.
Nah, this ain't a rumor. They actually this.
Well, I'm saying in addition to that, I seen that.
I got one, and then they said that it's developed for next gen only. So current,
thank God.
Current gen early, I guess, is the new thing now. So PS4, Xbox One, probably not the Wii U, and the PC. So Yeah, and the only rumor I had was Nintendo is trying to work on the party system for the Wii U. They're trying to create one or see how.
Trying? Wow.
Just
Because
now,
they still don't have one, so.
just now, though.
I mean, they got to use the Wii U as a beta test because the next system is probably gonna have it. I just can't believe it's been this long.
Oh, yo, matter of fact, let me add into Prof, please. Matter of fact, I want to know, I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. How do y'all, I forgot who announced this, but Tomb Raider, the Rise of Tomb Raider, will be coming out not only for Xbox One, but for Xbox 360, yo. And the game may be releasing at the end of the year. So that means they're not dropping last gen consoles. I feel like they should just move on already, man. And you know what? And to
Everybody
push
don't
it,
have one.
yo, you know what? That's not. I don't give a shit now. Fuck whoever don't have it because that's not my problem. Like I want a full developed game. Look at Dying Light. Look, nah, yo, for real. Look, like you know what? They canceled the last gen versions of Dying Light, right? But I don't care if the game don't drop for last gen. You know what? Who cares? Like they need to move on. How like the Rise of Tomb Raider now is gonna be developed for 360. So now, come on, dude.
We just talked about enjoying the gameplay, and now you.
Yeah, because the story, like, what if they can't put too much into the game based on the fact they're not gonna have that much time?
No. All right, Ricky. I see what you're saying, but that's a wrong argument to bring up in the case of Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider did very well when it was when it was on on PS3.
No, that I understand. I'm just saying, as far as them claiming they want to move on to the next gen and trying to do better for the games, whatever, on PS4 and Xbox One. But now what? No, I did read. I think let me get the article because they said they have another team working on the last gen version, but still, like I feel by now they need to move the fuck on, yo.
All right. I see what you're saying, but like that could be said with the game. Like, let me see where you take this argument with. You could say that for a game such as The Division. You could say that for a game such as even Rainbow Six.
No.
Like Tomb Raider stand alone on its own too, off the last game, off the story mode, which was fantastic, which was great. So the of course the multiplayer lacked, but the story alone that shouldn't hurt the last or current gen. That should still be in fair play. It shouldn't affect it at all.
Yeah, but then what about because I remember I was talking a while back about Batman, and we said this will show and prove how can next gen consoles perform, right? Now, what if they were to tell you, all right, guys, so Batman is actually in the works with PS3 and 360? That's just gonna push some shit in my head. Like, damn, that means we're not gonna get the full how the game could have fully it could have so much potential, and they're gonna take out so much from the game based on the fact now they got another fucking console they want to make this for. That's my problem.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, I need what game? Hold on. So the way you're saying is like it fits next gen. It has
not
more
only
potential.
that.
I would agree. I hear what you're saying. But I feel like games that were only next gen last year weren't necessarily better than the games that were on last gen.
But half those games that came out for next gen, I was saying to myself, like, those probably were ported because if they
let's think about it. EA Sports UFC that was like 2 week. Nobody talks about that.
True.
Infamous was pretty good. Dead Rising was decent. But like all these games, I just don't feel like the potential. I don't feel like they were looked at in a better light because they were only next gen. I think they were treated the same way everything else was. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really think about it, I'm just saying like.
So and then I get what you're saying. Like I said, we're all entitled to our own opinion now. My only thing is now, what if fucking The Order 1886 was put up on PS3 as well? And like, what game was it? Watch Dogs. What if that shit was never developed for PS3 and 360, son? And they would have had more time to work on the PC version, the Xbox One version, the PS4 version. Come on, man. Let's not stray away from that. Come on.
No. See, again, Ricky, I see what you're saying, but I don't see what you're saying because, again, these games are story driven. In the Order 1886, if they announced that they were still producing it for the other consoles too, I wouldn't be mad because it's not bragging or boasting to be something extreme or something revolutionary like, oh, you got to look at like nothing. They're just showing a new style of story with a cinematic style of gameplay. So I don't see where anything could be affected right there. But
It's just a
like
matter of time.
if it was something now, if it was something and they were bragging about, okay, we're gonna do multiplayer in a big type of way, and we're gonna do this, that, and the third, then I'll be like, that's not gonna work. Factually, that's not gonna work. Something's gonna be lacking someplace. But if they're just going off a story, you have a good chance of the title coming across pretty well. So I don't see
no. I see where you're coming from too. You know what I think it's hard for me to explain. My thing is, I feel when a game is developed now for all consoles as well as PC, I feel like not enough time is focused and put on to the PC version, PS4 and Xbox One version, whereas we getting a lot of buggy, fucked up games. For example, look at Assassin's Creed Unity. Should drop for every platform, and if they would have focused on the main three, excluding
It still would have been buggy as Ubisoft.
No, you see, no, but that's the thing. You're saying that, and if you notice, the reason why you're saying that is because every game they fucking dropped was a multi-plat game. It came out for every console. Imagine if all those games that they were dropping last year were only coming out for the PS4, Xbox One.
I get what you're saying.
I really
see what you're saying.
I'm not saying the game.
I really hear what you're saying now.
Right.
Like, that was some real shit though.
What we're talking not what we're talking about, but when I was talking about it was Borderlands. Borderlands, it doesn't need to be next gen. Like it could be last gen only. It's not in it for anything besides to have fun. I mean, it's not like it's going to be graphically increased or anything. Like Borderlands could be made for this year and last gen without a single problem. I really don't see how it being developed on next gen, that game specifically, would make it that much better, with the exception of it running 60 frames per second.
Because remember, everybody always bitches about, like we said, those reviewers always complain, oh, game is buggy, this and that. And I'm thinking now, like, oh, imagine if they just move on, and then we can see how much better these games could probably perform on the consoles, or if they have more time to work on these games. That's just basically why I'm saying it, because Tomb Raider now, I'm like, damn.
I see what you, Ricky.
Yeah, I think that works with a lot of games, but I don't think it works for Borderlands specifically.
No, not for Borderlands specifically.
Tomb Raider is a proven game too.
That's the only game to me that it could be on both, and I don't think we would get the shit in the stick if it was on PS4 or.
And I agree with that, and I'm glad that you said the point like how you did now, Ricky, because you're definitely right with that.
Yeah.
Now, if you spread yourself too thin across the board, yeah, you could have some bugs and some huge problems, technical problems. But far as a story translating, it should be good. Like Prof said, with Borderlands, it should carry over.
Yeah, no, I believe even with Borderlands, it's going to be great. And I know Tomb Raider's story is going to be very demanding. It's going to be great, too. Because remember, the devs of Dying Light even said they just disregarded the whole last gen versions because they needed to put more time into the next gen. They wanted to make sure the next gen versions. What's up?
That it's games that come out on this gen and last gen, right? But they still don't come out for the Wii U.
Damn. I mean,
that's true.
There's games that's so they're basically saying it's not powerful enough to be on next gen, and it's not powerful enough to run on the last gen Nintendo Wii U. Like I don't
think for the Wii U, I think it's because of the controls and shit. Yo, do you think so? Like, I mean, I don't really look into the Wii U and why games aren't always developed, but I think it's because of the confusion. Like, how many button controls do they need for a specific game? And I don't think the Wii U can even.
I don't know. They got controllers. Wii U has controllers that are like.
And that's sad.
Xbox 360.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
They have controllers that are designed just like that. So like, I don't understand why.
I mean, I just hope, man. I mean, Microsoft put themselves in a position now where they're trying to get consoles off. But if you have a game such as Tomb Raider, which is a console seller, you have a game like Tomb Raider. I'm not trying to get into that whole thing of console seller, but you have a game like Tomb Raider, you could have really actually made some good-ass sales with having that game drop at the end of the year for your console. But now you're giving those people who can get it now, the last-gen version, be like, oh, what the fuck do I need to get this fucking Xbox One? I could just get the game. I'm just saying, yeah.
Now, I'm asking this question from like a naive type of corner here. Do you guys feel like people don't like it? Do you feel like it's really a power issue for Nintendo, or do you feel like it's a money issue for Nintendo? Like, do you think that some of these developers feel like it won't be profitable to port over there? Like
Developers, yeah, they say that. They said that many
They're
times.
probably
That's one, and they're hard to work with.
Yeah, devs
Okay.
even yeah, but
As a
enough.
unit.
Dev said that though. Dev said that it's a pointless move to put it on there because they won't make that much sales. Plus, it is difficult for them to make a game to work properly on the Wii U. Like I said, the controls and everything on that. Then you have how do you know people are gonna really go out their way and buy a damn controller? But I mean, I did.
And you know what? That peripheral, the little touchscreen thing, that's a lot of thing that I heard developers fear too. They're like, how do we incorporate this? Like, so I mean, so yeah, I see now. I see now.
They need a console, man. They need a good console, a console that can run
Yeah.
well. And then that's
Yep.
it. They're back on track with even games that we play on consoles and PC. They can probably get that'll have way more sales for them.
Listen,
They need to buy Sega. Sega's
Yeah.
They need to buy Sega and Capcom. They do
imagine that, bruh.
Shit. Give us another Onimusha. Somebody needs to.
Yo, that would be the move, though. That would be heavy.
Well, I want to talk a little bit about the Nintendo revenue program. Now, I know we don't really like to bring money into the conversations, but outside of the money, there are like several things that they're doing with that program that are trash. So if you want to do Nintendo games on YouTube, they take 40% of whatever you make. Plus your network gets whatever they get. Plus YouTube gets whatever they get, and you get whatever's left over. My problem is, number one, they need to realize that like that's not going to go well. But more importantly, they have blacklisted Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon, and Bayonetta from anybody. Even if you're in the revenue program, you cannot post Pokemon, Bayonetta, and Super Smash Brothers on YouTube. Like, I don't understand. First of all, Nintendo, you ain't got that many titles. That's like 40%. What else they got? Okay, so look, they got Zelda, Donkey Kong, Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
That's 6 games. 3 of those games are not allowed to be posted, whether you're a Nintendo partner or not. That's fucking bullshit.
It's not even just that. It's the biggest. Pokemon is the biggest game
Right.
Nintendo has.
I don't. And also, and I'm gonna put the link in the description for that. They want you to delete videos that aren't Nintendo. They want you to delete non-Nintendo videos from your channel.
Yeah, they can kick rocks.
Rocks will be kicked tonight.
Open-toed sandals too.
That's.
Kick a big ass boulder and they just kick that.
I mean, I understand the program. I don't like it. I'm not signing up for it. I won't post any of their gameplays.
The Bayonetta thing, I don't care about.
But right,
I've never played Bayonetta myself.
Smash
I've heard
and
it's
Pokemon?
amazing. But Smash and Pokemon,
That's their biggest. That could have been like one of the biggest YouTube videos on YouTube.
Out of anything, like all they have left is like Mario Kart, Mario Party.
Mario, yo. That's it.
That dude. Yeah, I mean they got. See,
nobody
Pokemon,
wants to play Watch Dogs on Wii U and show that shit to the world.
Pokemon has the long-term viewership. Smash probably has it too. I don't know if Mario 3D World still has a lot of people searching for it. I think Mario Kart does, but
remember, Pokemon would bring so many different age groups to like that, and they block that shit. They're fucking idiots. I mean, I try to think what can be the reason, but I can't think of any
ways. Yeah.
I can't think of any reason now. And another thing I think I asked you before the show. You told me that Chase, Nintendo said they have overwhelming, a lot of people who signed up. So
a lot of people signed up,
and they don't know about this yet. If they don't know about this yet, they're tight.
They probably already signed contracts, and then they hit them with a new term.
Oh yeah, by the way, you got to delete all your videos, or you're getting a strike from us.
By the way, right? Or no, you can probably leave them. You just won't make any revenue from them. They don't want you to. They don't want to acknowledge competitors. See, I don't understand that. If you can't post Pokemon, how do you expect people to see your games? You don't fucking have commercials. Did y'all see a Wii U commercial during the Super Bowl?
Right.
Fuck no.
I would have loved to see one too.
How else are people going to know that these games are even coming out if you can't post them? I don't get these dudes, man. But
I said that too. I said that. I was like, if I see a Nintendo commercial during the Super Bowl, I think I said that on my stream.
We should have.
We should have seen something. We should have
Mario football and shit on fucking
something.
Mario Golf, Mario Tennis. I want to play that, but
right, exactly.
That was the shit back then.
That Mario Golf, bro.
I can miss me with that bullshit, but that basketball joint that they did.
The Mario sports games is fun as shit.
I just didn't care about golf.
I like the
Mario Tennis. The Mario Tennis was hot.
Yeah, the tennis was hot. I just didn't care about golf.
I forgot to mention, we older, so we know about ToeJam and Earl, but there's a new ToeJam and Earl coming out. There's a Facebook post. It's been confirmed. This is not a rumor. The last game that came out was 2002.
Of what?
ToeJam and Earl Mission 3 or Mission to Earth. Anyway, ToeJam and Earl was hot on back in the Sega days, so I would like to see that.
I think I'm the only one who don't give a shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, I didn't say I gave like a shit, but like I'm gonna be checking it out, for sure.
You might get a GameFly queue.
They might, yeah, because at the end of the day, if you can't make it a GameFly queue, your game must be some type of trash.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling my boy Shake this yesterday. Battlefield Hardline was not in my GameFly queue. It's at the top of the list now. It got to the top of the list now off that shit.
Yo, wait, props. We've been gaming a lot together. Brother, you're really having fun on that game. Like, legit? Like, seriously?
My boys have been going in on this game, bro.
Okay. All right.
I like the currency system. I think it works nice.
Yeah, yo, yes. Oh, please.
Oh, you startled me.
No, I'm sorry about that. I got excited about that.
Though. Really, Ricky?
Startled me, man.
Startled out here.
Fucking startled.
Listen. That currency system, bravo.
People don't like it. I'm like, really?
I love it.
That shows how much work you put when you get money based on how many kills and playing the objective. I'm like, I'm ranking up $10,000 a match.
Listen, that currency system, like, guys, you no longer have to wait to do special things to unlock your gun. You basically play as hard as you want, get the cash, and you buy whatever gun you want. And it's cool, like the attachment and stuff, you get that through playing well. But that currency system in the game?
You can't blame niggas being like 50 levels ahead of you like in Call of Duty. That's
exactly.
The leveling up, though, isn't that difficult either. So, I mean, people can't complain at all. But, yo, you know what? This is my opinion. I think they should take out Conquest. Look. And you know why? Because I feel with cops and robbers, they should have made it like, instead of Conquest where you have to take over bases, they should have done like bank heists. Like we have to go to different areas, like a Conquest mode, and take over banks and shit, rob bank like that. I don't know why they didn't think of that, and they kept Conquest. So it looked like a repainted Battlefield 4. But then I'm like, this game is just so much fun.
It's fun,
and I love the heist mode in it.
My only thing about the game the issue that I'm gonna have with the game after a while is the cops and robber shit is gonna get kind of boring after a while. Like I can already tell that
it's gonna feel like a war game.
It's just gonna feel boring as fuck. Because one of the problems with the game is they allow you, if you get a certain amount of kills with a weapon, you can then use that, like, cause some weapons are only for cops and some weapons are only for robbers. Now, if you get a certain amount of kills with that weapon, then you can in turn use that weapon on every class, cops or robbers. I don't think they should do that. I think they should keep it separate because that makes it fair and makes it more balanced doing it that way. By allowing you to use whatever weapon, whatever you want, it kind of just makes me not care about being cops or robbers. I want to have fun being a robber, and I never want to have fun.
I like the outfits too.
Yeah, like I'm just saying, I want to feel like the robbers are the niggas that's gonna get shit done.
Yo,
it doesn't feel like that unless you play it without doing that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I just want to add another thing.
Okay.
I respect. Wait, what's the developers of this? What is it? Dice and Visceral?
No, not Dice. Nah, Dice is working on Battlefield 5.
It's the guys from Dead Space. I don't remember.
It's Visceral? Is it Visceral?
Visceral, yeah. Visceral Games.
Yeah.
Listen. Whoever is the developing head, the creative director for that game, kudos to you, because when you are officially a bad guy, you only get certain types of weapons. You don't get the same weapons as the cops do. The cops get this set of weapons, and the bad guys get this set of weapons. So it actually plays different. So depending what side you on, you might favor a certain side. You'll be like, oh man, I'm on the robber side. I don't like this side. So I like that there's like gun favoritism.
Yeah, but there's no overpowered gun on one side though.
I feel like you didn't hear anything I just said.
Wait, what you mean?
Dude, he just finished saying that.
I just got done saying that if you get 300 kills with a weapon, you can use it on any side. So there's really no actual difference if you get like the M16, right? The M16 is a cop weapon. You have to be a cop to use it. But if you get 300 kills with that weapon, you can use it as a robber as well. So there really isn't no separating. That was the problem that I said I had with it, is that for the beginning part, yes, they're separating. But later on, once you get all these kills with these weapons, you can pretty much use the same exact weapons on either side.
You know what, Prof? Yeah, I was in the chat here talking. I'm sorry about that. If you said that, brother, yeah, you're right. I didn't.
He said you booty tamed it. His new album out now, Cole.
Right. But no, I didn't. Well, now that's not cool. I thought they were gonna keep it to one side. That's.
I mean, this is debated, so we don't know if it's gonna be like this.
Yeah. But I mean, even with what Prophecy said, still, when you first start off the game, I'm just glad that finally, when there's two different types of factions, like you got robbers and cops. There's not one overpowered weapon. Because remember, in certain games, I hate being a certain faction because their snipers might be trash. They both got good guns on each side. My thing is, my issues with the game was really just they need to really fix up your reticle sight, your red dot sight while you're shooting. It doesn't match up right. Well, I'm on the PC with it, so it doesn't match up right. You don't even feel like you're aiming correctly because it's just a little bug, but that's nothing serious. I actually like the game a lot, man. I just feel they need to tweak out a little bit of the guns. Need to nerf them a little bit. Shotguns be like from 2 miles away, I'm getting blown off. But yeah.
Yeah, you damn sure not lying. Oh, and explosions. All the explosions, the grenade, them motherfuckers got Danger Close Pro on them holes. You could be if you see a grenade, if you see someone throw a grenade, you can't move. You're dead. It's over with. Like there's no point in running down the street. You're already dead by the time that you initially see that damn grenade. I don't know what it is, but them holes blow the fuck up. They get shit done.
They get
Bruh, I'm gonna need you to really get on there the next time you playing that bitch, and I'm gonna need you to
throw a PC
anywhere. If you throw a grenade with like 3 people in a room, and say there's another room that they can get out of, they could all be out of that goddamn room, but your grenade still gonna kill all them niggas, bruh. This shit is real.
There's less destruction in that game too, though. I didn't notice. But still, man, yo, Chase, you need to try it at least, man. It's a fucking free beta. I hate this, man.
It is about 11 gigabytes, though.
I mean, it's gonna get
on PC though, but you can try it out on PC with your Xbox One controller. It works. You know what, son? After this chat, I'm gonna make you download that bitch. All right.
The last thing we got just a few minutes. The last thing I got is Sony Online Entertainment has Sony, I guess, sold them, or they're now independent. So Sony Online Entertainment is responsible for PlanetSat, DC Universe Online, H1Z1. There's a couple other games.
MMOs, basically.
MMO. So I just want to say real quick, I always notice that like when somebody doesn't have access to something, they say it's garbage. But then when they somehow get access to it, they act like they're excited. So you Xbox people, you never gave a fuck about DC Universe and all these other games. Now that you hear you're going to have an opportunity to play, now you excited? These dudes is a trip with that stuff, man.
I can't wait.
Exclusive, they like, oh, that ain't nothing. But then when it comes to their console, they want to act like it was like hot the whole time.
Y'all probably even buying exclusive.
PlayStation fans like that too, because all them niggas hated Titanfall. But when Titanfall 2 come out, they getting that home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. It's like that across the board. I was just saying Xbox because in this case, it'll be Xbox.
Oh yeah, I hate the Well, I'm not gonna call you dumb. I'm not gonna call you retarded. I'm gonna say the ill-advised. I find a nice word to say this.
That's perfect.
Because some of these dudes, I seen the comment, bro, and this motherfucker said, "Oh my God, what is Sony gonna do now that they sold it? That means we're gonna get Uncharted, Last of Us, and
These
all
niggas
these other
is
games."
dumb, yo.
I'm just like, you gotta be the dumbest motherfucker in the world. You literally gotta be born dumb. It's like something's wrong with you for
You know what?
to know that. Like to
I
not
know
go
what
to the
comment
website.
section I was in. I know. I just know who it was.
Yeah,
Hey, Pops, I just know who it was. Yo. I
yeah.
know who it was.
That's bad.
Yo, that's why they specifically says Sony Entertainment
Online.
Online.
Right.
Yeah, sorry.
And like even
That's
Sony don't even know. Like I mean, if you say you're a PlayStation just like phenom, like your boy is over here, you might not even know about it. Like the first thing you might be is like, what does Sony Online Entertainment come up with? Like if you would have asked me this just like 2 weeks ago and say, what does Sony Online Entertainment make? I don't fucking know. But I know
H1Z1.
I know I played
Exactly.
I know I played
yeah.
DC Universe Online, and I know I played H1Z1, but I didn't know they made that hoe. Well, I knew they made H1Z1 for a fact, but I
And
didn't know they
Planet
made-
Side 2.
I didn't know they
shit.
made Planet Side 2 or DC Universe Online, and I played both of those.
I knew they made EverQuest because I loved EverQuest.
Yeah, I knew they made that one.
Wait, so who they sold it to again? I'm sorry.
They sold it
They
to
didn't sell. They're independent, so they get an opportunity to
They
put
changed the
stuff
name
on
to
the
like
platform.
Gatebreaker.
Oh yeah, Game Breaker or something. So I mean, even at that, Xbox users, whoever is probably hyped for Planet Side 2, don't be hyped because the shit still ain't even ready for PS4. So, but I mean, you guys could get a taste of DC Universe. Hey, I mean, like the game is, to me, that game is Chase loves that shit to death. He be on that
But
shit
Ricky,
all
you
day.
you don't play no games though. You don't finish no games though.
Yo, I'm finishing Dying Light though.
But listen though, like that's definitely a good thing that happened for all gamers. It really is good because again, everybody gets to experience these games sooner than later, and it
That
seems
shit ain't
like
that good, man.
Man, their roster ain't even good though.
Whose
That's what I'm
roster?
saying.
Sony Online Entertainment, Bejeweled too though, fam? For real?
No,
Bejeweled, though.
It's like nobody on PlayStation or
Give a
PC
fuck.
was blaming for saying, "Oh my God, we got DC Universe Online." Aha, you don't, nigga. They got it on PC too. Like nobody is over here bragging about it exclusives. Like H1Z1 is coming out on PC first and then PlayStation.
Y'all
like,
wish a nigga would be like, yo, we getting Last of Us. I would have been like, really, bruh?
The two games that I was concerned with that really were cool to me recently, H1Z1 and EverQuest. Those were hit titles back in the day and were profitable for Sony Online Entertainment. But yeah, like just like Prof said, half these guys, you guys wouldn't even know. You wouldn't know if you seen it right in your face. You wouldn't even know it was Sony Online. You wouldn't even know.
not gonna lie, bro. Like with our YouTube checks, we could have bought Sony Online Entertainment for real.
We might have been able to.
There's probably
How much was that shit?
Low. They get it for
$8
the low,
plus tax, surcharges and fees.
You know what? I ain't trying. Yo, I ain't trying to hit shot. I ain't trying to throw no shots on Xbox. But y'all motherfuckers need this shit because y'all ain't got no fucking games. So y'all need some of this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it funky, yo. Keep it G. Xbox, I think they might. I can't figure out if they got more games, yo. All right, let's look at it. All right, PS4.
What games are
They
exclusive?
got like 26 versus like 10.
Let's take the indies out. So PS4. I'm just trying to think of the exclusives.
Like
You got
14
MLB The Show, Infamous, Knack,
Killzone.
You talking about now or like coming out?
Out already.
No, but what about games that we already know that's dropping?
Last of Us. No, I'm saying games that are already out. So that's 5.
Wait, we still got a couple more. I know I'm not. Yeah, there has to be another one.
That might be.
You said MLB Show?
Yeah.
You said that's already out.
Yeah.
Because, dude, I can name like 5 exclusives that are dropping this year.
No, they got to be out. I'm saying right now the library for both consoles. So we got MLB, Infamous, Killzone, Knack, Last of Us. That's PS4. Xbox.
No. Little Big Planet.
Yes.
That's 6.
Not a bad game. Don't laugh.
It's alright. I forgot. Xbox got Rise. Dead Rise.
Wait, nope. Sorry, you can't use Rise now.
Oh,
It's on PC.
I forgot.
Sorry.
Well, Xbox ain't got
You can't
no
even. You can't even.
Yo,
you know,
you can't even use Dead Rising 3 either.
You're right. They got Master Chief Collection.
I done goofed it. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't use Titanfall either.
You got me. You got me. I forgot about that. Yeah.
You can't even use Titanfall. Yo, that shit's on PC too.
Yeah. We're getting at it. If it's on PC, it's not released.
Sunset.
Well, no, D-Fly. We're not saying franchises. We're just saying games that came out already.
Sunset, they got Killer Instinct.
Sunset Killer Instinct. That's it.
I can't think of more, bro.
He said, I can't think.
I gotta go online and look it up, bro. Like I do.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I can't find shit.
Hey, I wish there was like the little like.
Oh, Halo, obviously.
The little.
Yeah, but that's a remastered. Yeah, that is still considered. Yeah, okay, you guys. But does that shit work? Nah, let me stop, Chip. Let me stop. I get pissed off for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I spent my bread on that game.
I know we not like really fucked up. Like they have to have more than just. They got Forza.
Only on Xbox, they
got Forza, right?
What about okay?
They got Forza. They got Forza.
Big Fry, shout out to you. He got Forza and
But that's like
Forza 5 and Forza Horizon, so that's 2.
Okay, so that's 5.
They got Project Spark.
I mean, but as a unit though, all 10 of the games on both consoles. Okay, Last of Us, that's even debatable whether we can even use that because.
Yeah, we could because Master Chief Collection was a remastered.
All right, so that's true.
Yeah, man.
It's not that impressive as a unit, all 10 games. I mean, some of them are, maybe like 2 or 3 of them, but like just all together, it's not like great between the 2 of them.
Oh, Xbox Fitness.
Stop, bro.
He said that. See, Julian is asking if we played them. Absolutely. Well, we played them.
I have them. We have them.
Look at my Raptor. You can see. I play games.
The only game I don't have is Forza.
Look at my Pirate Bay. I play these games.
But the Wii U, they the ones with the fucking games, though.
Oh, yeah.
We'll shit on Nintendo, but Nintendo got the games, even though.
Is Sunset Overdrive considered an exclusive since it's dropping for PC?
Until it hit the PC, it is.
But but you know what? How about this one? The name exclusives that are coming out this year for Xbox One. They don't even got a release date on Quantum Break yet, do they?
I was about to say Quantum Break.
You say Xbox, so 360 don't count?
Nah, man. We talk about PS4 and Xbox One.
Quantum Break.
One.
We're just being assholes right now. We're not really, trying to say what.
No, we ain't being assholes.
No. I'm saying because I sound like I'm joking too hard on Xbox. I'm not really trying to joke.
We got all the consoles. I'm just saying.
The only guaranteed I know, or not guaranteed, but the only ones I know that are coming out this year is Crackdown and Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah, and Forza 6. They did confirm Forza 6.
State of Decay. Well, that's
an indie, bro.
I know Smite is because
you said crack. What's the other one that's coming out on Xbox? There's another one.
I think it's that.
Quantum Break. We have
Quantum Break's coming out on one.
Forza. Oh, Phantom Dust.
Phantom Dust. I'm gonna look that up. I'm
googling. I'm googling it.
I think Phantom Dust is the game that they show that looks like Infamous.
Because this says there's 15 of them. So let me just let me read the list though. Okay, this says Space Engineers. What is that?
Yo, come on, man.
Yeah, this is one of the websites where every time you want to see the next thing in the list, it's another page. Come on, man.
Right.
That shit be killing me, man. Just put. I get it. I get why they do it. Fortified. What's that?
Fortified or
Fortified. The next Gears of War? That's not even confirmed. Let me get off this site. They don't know what they talking about.
That's the Gears of War.
Yeah, they got Halo 5 Guardians. Is it dropping this year?
Oh, here we go. Here's one more recently. Oh no, let me go back. This ain't exclusives though.
I'm looking at them all, bro.
I know they got games. I just don't. I can't.
I can name you all the games. I just don't know what. I know which one is exclusive, but I don't know what is indie and what's not.
Hey, Busy B, what you know about these dollar store headphones though? These joints been lasting me for shit. What? 2 years, man.
What?
I mean, you can go ahead and spend $300 on some Beats. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You know what I mean?
But when them shits break, customer support don't know who you are. They don't want to know anything about you, and then they might hit you with the "we discontinued those. We're sorry." So you might be.
Yeah. Fable Legends.
Does that shit count?
Miguel Weaver, shout out to Miguel. He said Fable Legends. He said it's irrelevant. I don't think it's irrelevant, but
It's definitely.
No, people are gonna check that out. I love Fable.
I actually like Fable.
yeah, I'm gonna check it out for sure.
I like Fable. I love.
That's
Fable.
why I got the other console so I could play the games because they're not going to the other ones. That's why I got them.
I mean, I got them. I got mine for Gears to be real. I just happened to get it.
Yeah, Gears is #1 though. If they announce, pray to God, I pray that they announce the Gears console. If they do that, I'm buying another Xbox.
If I do that, yeah, I'm doing it too.
I'm sorry.
I told my wife I'm already spending that money. You can have my Xbox One.
Yo,
Yeah,
really?
like, I'm getting.
Wait,
another
there's
one.
a Devil May Cry Definitive Edition coming out?
Yeah.
Do we
Well,
really give a shit?
That's actually old news.
The definitive version of everything coming out.
They said Fable Legends is going to PC, so we can't even.
I mean, we can count half these games if that's the case, because we know the majority gonna go to PC anyway.
He's right, man. I can't even complain.
Like the only game you
Bloodborne.
can't count is like Halo.
I ain't buying Crackdown for $60. May 187. I hear you on that. Not me.
Game fly.
Yeah, that's all the way in the queue.
Crackdown gonna get the red box treatment.
Right, right. It's
Flowers
not.
return it or the next day.
Sorry to say, like people have played Crackdown, but it's
Buns.
I'm not a Crackdown crackhead type of person. I can't play that game.
Why crack? Remember you called everybody crackheads at the end of the podcast the one time? That was classic.
Yeah, I remember. But you know what?
You know what? I just wanted to bring this back up. We continue talking about what we talking. But them niggas on Battlefield Hardline, bruh, the voice actors that they got, they real as fuck, bruh. Like, they got some niggas on that hoe, bro.
They got Ice Cube in that shit.
They got some niggas on that hoe, bro. Like, my nigga, when you the thief and you running and kill someone, that nigga was like, I ain't going back to jail.
Yo.
Them niggas is real, and the radio station is live in that game.
Yeah, they were like, you ain't a man? Grab the fucking van. I was like, oh, shit, they got to grab the van to play the objective. So those who be camping, they ain't going to be calling you out in the game. But I believe, yo, you know what, though? Don't make videos and show them on YouTube. Might catch a copyright strike, yo. When you in a car and you got KRS-One fucking bumping, sound of the police. I was like, oh shit. They got Ice Cube music on that shit. I was like, yo, I'm gonna catch a strike.
Like, I don't know why Battlefield did that, but that's live as hell.
Yeah, that music is dope. That they did that thing with that.
I know Chase can't wait to play that beta though.
What beta?
The Hardline beta.
You should just try it out, Chase. Like just because it's free.
He's not a gamer. Yo, look, Abel. He's not a gamer. Listen, okay. He's not a real gamer. So, anyways, true. Nah, but yo, I can't really think of that many exclusives for. You know what? There may be some more exclusives dropping that probably gonna get announced later.
E3.
Yeah, we got E3 and other events coming up for sure. So
what happened to Mad Max? What happened to Deep Down?
Yeah, well, see, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Real quick, there's a list that this guy is speculating that these 8 games are most likely going to be pushed back. This isn't confirmed or anything, but he got Rainbow Six Siege, The Division, Mad Max, like you just said, The Legend of Zelda Wii U, Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh.
He actually has Metal Gear 5 is possibly getting pushed back. Xenoblade Chronicles 10, and then No Man's Sky.
I think. What? What were you saying, Abel?
Nah, I'm sorry to cut you off, Rick. And who's this gentleman? Where did he?
Let me see if I can find this.
Yeah, wait, where he lives? What's his number?
This is more. Again, this is not confirmed. I think
it sounds like it could be true. I'm not.
Here,
Did he also mention GTA 5 might get pushed back again?
No, if that
you
happened,
know what? And just because he didn't have that, he lost all credibility for not having that. Because we know it's getting pushed back 8 more times.
Yep, with Heist. But you know the console version is still getting it first. Dishonor the bullies. Whoop, whoop. I'm like, oh, these niggas.
So I pretty much, I'm pretty sure that all the games weren't released. It's too early anyway.
If a lot of these games come out this year, like the ones that are supposed to be coming out, the ones that were supposed to come out last year, this might be the best year for gaming in a while.
Well, since
2013 was serious.
Well, but this may be a year that we've been actually waiting for.
But you gotta look at the heavy hitters that they got that's coming out. Like you got Batman, Kingdom Hearts, you got Metal Gear Solid. You got Star Wars.
Stay with us, Chase. Stay with us.
Star Wars Battlefront.
My wallet is ready right now.
Star Wars Battlefront 3, The Witcher. Like
I'm trying to win Chase's giveaways.
Rainbow Six, like Mortal Kombat X.
Division. We ain't get there.
I can't wait till Division comes out, and then it's something that we don't. And then we look at the reflection. It's like a fucking desert in the mirror. I can't wait.
Abel was about to say, we got that new Madden.
Yeah.
The NBA Live 16 though might be the shit.
And also, remember the Street Fighter is supposedly coming.
Oh yeah, I ain't talking about that. But.
Yeah, I
Like,
ain't with it.
It's a lot of games coming out this year. This might low key be the best year in a while.
If they don't get pushed back, though.
That's what I'm saying. They don't get.
But even if it's not like all those games gonna get pushed, so this might be a real good time right now. This is what the fuck I've been waiting for. I just want this Batman ready. Comes a couple days. Wait, when does it come out? April,
I think.
I don't even want to look at my calendar. I just want it to get here so I can.
All right. From now on, when you look at a game, its release, think of like 2 weeks after, because it might get pushed back. So if it comes out
2 months.
Yeah, that too. If it's GTA, a game like GTA, just think like 3 months later. So if the game comes out March 24th, it might come out like June. So just saying.
Someone did get pushed back to June. I don't remember what.
I thought it was Batman.
I don't know.
Bloodborne is coming out April.
Yeah, Bloodborne looks great.
We got that Struggle Uncharted 4. Can't wait.
Bloodborne, Mortal Kombat X, and something else comes out in April.
We ain't say Quantum Break. That's the one for
me.
Dude,
do they even have a release date on it? They took the release date off.
Yeah, they did.
And actually, but you know what though? I'll give it to Microsoft, because even if they don't have that many exclusives, I actually enjoy a lot of them.
Nobody said that shit, Nick. Stop trying to troll. Chill.
What? What happened?
Nobody said. He said we said that last year about games in 2014. No, we didn't.
No,
I didn't say it was gonna be the best year. I most certainly, absolutely.
Nobody said that.
I need, you know what? There's footage out there, Nick. I need you to find it and figure out who said it, and then we gonna expose them live on the next podcast.
I know what we did do though. We did say there was certain games we were looking for that year. We were saying specific games that we were looking for. I never said it's going to be the best year.
Listen. If you really want to be honest, as Chase would say, if you really want to keep it funky, there's a lot of games that got pushed back in 2014 that we didn't see in the beginning anyway. So somebody could have made a mistake and said 2014 is looking like a great.
Abel's the one that made the mistake.
That's
not.
I see why Abel's saying it. I see why he's saying it. Too many games got pushed. Too many games got pushed.
If you've seen the list of games that got pushed,
they were supposed to all come out.
Remember, look at like the one game.
Every game that we just mentioned was supposed to come out last year.
Thank you.
Look how you ended it. Come out last year.
Right, come out last year.
Sure was, bro.
But you know what though? That one game still put a hole in my heart, and it's Watch Dogs 2, because that was the first game I was like, I can't wait. I'm gonna look like a real nigga in there. I look so realistic. Once the game came out, I was like, what the fuck is this? I see a desert.
Uncharted is coming out this year too. Right?
I hope so.
Bruh, I don't want to do this because they're gonna get pushed back, and we're gonna have another repeat of last year, man.
Yeah, so let's not say this is gonna be the best year. Nick might, find this shit.
As long as Batman come out, I don't give a fuck about a lot of other things. Batman and Mortal Kombat.
I hope Batman is good, and but what platform y'all getting this on?
I mean,
preferred. I'm just saying.
I might
single player. I get all the games single player on PC because it's cheaper now.
Dude, that shit's already for pre-order for $30.15.
That's it.
Kingwin.
$30.
Every game that's about to drop, Kingwin has it for $30.
$30
on Kingwin, and it's the full game. Even though, I mean, even Dying Light was like $26 the day.
Speaking of stealing games, they brought Pirate Bay back up.
Woo! They already knew Daddy was missing them.
Hey, Nick's on the mission. Go ahead, yo. If it's me, just send me a DM. Don't tell me. You know what I mean? Don't let it be me, yo.
Yo, Nick, me and Nick.
Hope it wasn't me.
Me and Nick, we go a little back with this whole rivalry. If it is me, Nick, just message me on PSM, man. I ain't trying to take no more L's, yo. This whole week I've been taking L's, so I ain't really ready.
It ain't no if. Ain't nobody say that shit.
It ain't no ugh.
Ain't nobody say that shit, bro.
I'm gonna keep it funky though. If there was one person that had to say it, I'm thinking it was Abel. Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know what? It was Abel, bro.
You know what, though?
You know what? You know how I know it's Abel? Because this is what something that Abel would say. Guys, this is shaping up to be the best year in gaming.
Yo. But you know what, though? I can't really knock him because half these games got delayed, man.
At one point, was it not? Was it not looking like that?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying in hindsight, it wasn't. I'm thinking it might have been you though.
Yeah, he'll be like gamers. He'll be like gamers. If it ain't green, it ain't me. This may be the year of the gamers. Nah, but you know what? Even if he did say it, he wasn't entirely wrong. Just that a lot of games were pushed back. So I mean, I probably even said it too. But a lot of games that I was looking forward to got pushed back. Bloodborne got pushed back. Hardline got pushed back at that time. No, but I'm saying, yeah, man, a lot of games.
You said time out, fam. You said Hardline like that's the standard though, family. You gonna plug that Hardline? Nobody was.
You know what? I was ready to say one more title, but you kind of cut me. But you know,
I apologize. But Dying Light.
Dying Light was supposed to drop. Remember? Dying Light was supposed to drop last year.
Every game that's dropping this year was supposed to drop last year.
Exactly. So I mean, even if he did say that, I probably said it in 2013 when Next Gen was dropping, and then about 2014. But you know what? Games got delayed, man. So I mean, and what about Rockstar? Did they even announce what new IP they dropping? They didn't even announce that.
They're talking about dropping a new IP and the IP that everybody already loves. So I'm thinking
Red Dead Redemption.
They need a Red Dead for the PC. Then they need a Red Dead 2.
Wait. Red Dead is confirmed?
No.
Not confirmed. They just said it, so we can.
Okay.
But I don't see why they put it.
Like the rumor that I also heard was the reason that what game did Xbox take? Like just like sneak up and take?
It was Tomb Raider.
I feel like it was Tomb Raider.
Not only Tomb
something
Raider.
else though.
There was something else, man, that they took.
Yeah, because I read a rumor that the reason why they took that is because Rockstar and PlayStation are working on something, supposedly. And I don't remember what game it was. I forget. Forgive me. But it was something I think Xbox recently picked up as well.
It was before Tomb Raider. They had picked up another game. Oh no, a little bit after.
Yeah, it was after the Tomb Raider. We've been on about this Tomb Raider for a while. Something else they picked up or I don't remember what it was, bro. But they said the reason why they did that is because Microsoft is Xbox, PlayStation, and Rockstar are supposedly working on something.
I'm looking up right now.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Battletoad.
Battletoad. I wouldn't give a shit if that was the game. I don't think that's the game.
Xbox did pick up Battletoads though.
I like Battletoads, man.
But you don't. Okay, man.
It's not a system.
Yo, come on, man. Battlefield Hardline. You trying like that's not the standard, bro.
Bro, what the fuck is that? Matter of fact, wasn't Plants vs Zombies an exclusive one time for Xbox, and then next thing you know, they went to PC and PS4?
It was a timed exclusive.
That shit happens though. Look at Metal Gear.
Oh wait. Is Tomb Raider a time exclusive for the Xbox One?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Confirmed.
These time exclusives, these time DLC is killing a nigga right now. Telling you.
All I want in my life is
I want zombies.
All I want in my life is for Nintendo to steal the game and bring out motherfucking Diddy Kong Racing 2.
I'll be right back.
Nintendo come out with Diddy Kong Racing 2 and I'll be happy.
Is it Kingdom Hearts?
No, it wasn't Kingdom Hearts because that's coming out for both.
No, that's coming off of both, dude. They would what? Square Enix? Nah.
Right, but that would be if they did. Holy hell.
I'll be pissed
I
off.
Actually, I gotta look it up, bro, because I think I might have it.
Yeah, there was another company. We was like, damn, they took it, and we couldn't even be mad. I was like,
I don't remember what, but I'm not sure if it was a game yet.
Or maybe a company, I think.
That's what I think it was.
Yeah, well, I think it was a company they sided with. Oh man. It was another company that was going down.
Tripping.
It's hilarious how the chat just like we just all went silent looking.
Nah, yeah, because I'm looking for that shit right now.
Everybody's looking now like what the.
I'm trying to really. Was it? Nah, it wasn't. Valve. Nope. It was another company that sided off with Microsoft, and I was like, fuck, because now we can't experience these certain games. But then someone else said no, but game's still gonna come out for the PS4. I'm like, I just forgot which one it was. Does it really matter though? The game is gonna be 780p. Now let me stop, chill.
No, I'm actually just really stuck at it. Like I really want to figure out what it is.
How do you even find out? Oh, somebody said yes. Minecraft was bought for 2.5 billion.
About that.
Yeah, everybody's probably like Googling that shit too.
Right.
Yo, deadass, I'm trying to really find out, yo.
The thing is, I think I mentioned it before on a previous podcast.
Not Black Tusk, right?
No, definitely not you. Better been on that.
Yo, Chase, so you downloading the beta?
Huh? What beta?
Downloading the Battlefield Hardline beta.
The game's ass, man.
Yo, can you stop, man?
All right, hold on. It's not. So, is this seriously good? Is it worth?
Yo, dude, don't you? But wait, don't you like playing Battlefield 4, bro? Why would you even question that? It plays like Battlefield 4, but it actually works this time. I'm surprised that people are on this server, like thousands of people on the server for PC, and I haven't got any crashing issues.
I mean, I realized that when the game drop, I'm not dropping $60 in my dollar.
Yeah, you don't have to. So let's jump on the fucking beta. I'm not dropping no money on this game. You already know what I'm doing. Oh no, I can't play pirate games multiplayer. All right, unless I do tongue goal. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. But I might cop the game for $20 anyway on fucking Kingwin.
Aside from the issues that I'm personally having with
you actually having issues? Wow.
Well, I told you I couldn't shoot with the shotgun or the snipers. Like, I can't use them at all. It just when I press right trigger, nothing happens. Aside from that, it is fun. Like I'm not. Aside from that, it's probably one of the smoothest betas that I've played in a long time.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The shit is smooth. I haven't gotten any crash issues from the server at all.
But
I'm
it's
gonna try it.
Wait, hold up. Before anything, can you install it right now as we're talking? Because I ain't trying to have you say, yo, you know what? My girl's calling me. I gotta eat this food. You already, and then gotta take Cody out.
What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna wrap this show up. You know what I'm saying? Because we went overtime. You know what I mean? I'm gonna download this beta, right? And
it downloads quick. So
does anybody have any last words? You know what I'm saying? Before we leave up out of here.
So who copping that Jason Voorhees game that's coming out in October?
I'm copping it. Pirate Bay.
I think that like a horror game like that would only be good on the headset shit, whatever that shit is called.
The VR shit.
Yeah,
I'm about to get one of those Oculus Rift joints.
Oh, here we go. Every YouTuber that hits 100K starts talking this smash. You about to cop the VR joint? You doing a giveaway?
I can't just get an Oculus Rift. It got to be because I got 100K. That's why.
I'm not. Because I'm pretty sure the majority. I think I'm not gonna say 100%. I'm gonna think that I heard multiple people inside of this gaming podcast, including myself, all say that we was possibly gonna get that. What was that fucking box that played like old ass games?
Oh, the shit that has all the shit that the company got sued actually.
Yeah.
I talked to them at PAX. They're okay.
They were there.
They were there. Oculus Rift was there.
Yeah. The shit that has like.
Chase, you should try out Oculus or no?
I tried it out. I liked it. They had this sick ass thing. I know PAX was garbage, but this dude made this vest. You wear the vest, you get 40 hours of battery life. It only takes AA batteries. But when you're playing, it's compatible with all the games. If you get punched, like you actually feel like the feelings of the game and what happens. So if you get shot, it's the shit was sick.
Fam,
I swear to God.
Dumb as fuck, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
It's not just like, your standard, like, your phone rings and it vibrates. He said this shit is not. It's like an engine.
It's trying to make you feel like you getting punched for real.
Yeah, it's not the pain, but like you feel all the.
I know it's one of those.
That
Nah, man, that's trying to kill your nerve system right there. That's gonna.
Man. No, it's not.
That sounds like it could fuck with you.
Cause I have this suitcase in my house, right? And when you open it, you put these 2 little patches on you, and when I turn the knob on, it numbs the shit out, like it hits your nerve. I feel like it's gonna be some shit like that. I don't trust it.
Well, I mean, they've been working on it for 5 years.
Give a nigga real heart attacks. I'm good.
They had a demo. You can sit down and play with it. So
I mean, I'm never gonna use that hoe. But
that's just like the shit that when they drawing blood from your arm.
Send me one to use that shit.
I'm gonna sit back and watch somebody. I'm gonna sit back and watch somebody get murked on that, or have problems develop, because I'm not gonna be the first beta tester on that.
I hear you.
Not gonna punch me or shoot me and then make me feel like I'm real. How the hell?
You don't feel like you really shot. You just
feel. But the way you just explained it.
All right, look, this is what he said.
Shot, he said when you get punched, it doesn't make you feel the pain, but it makes you feel like
it hits your nerve. It's supposed to make you feel your nerve.
All right, well, he said
I feel like I've been shot.
he said do like this, and he said talk. He said you feel all the way your muscles contract and stuff. He said that's basically what the vest is supposed to simulate, something like that. That's the best way he's able to describe it.
Well, did you give him your contact info? Because I know
I passed out business cards all over the place. Shit's about to get real. Shit's about to get real.
Oh yeah, appreciate y'all.
They probably said, "Oh, Pocket Pet, let me get this card. Let me get the little business card from you, little guy." Let me stop.
Why you gotta be the hater? All right, let's go ahead and get up out of here real quick, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see y'all next Thursday, 7:30, same time. You come in this bitch at 7 o'clock and ask us to go live. We ain't going live. We gonna laugh at you.
In fact, we're gonna delete you.
We ain't gonna delete you. Ricky gonna delete you.
I'm blocking y'all.